I think I found the next addition to my collection of oddities. Hey guys, today we've got a pretty interesting little Roman candle here. This is not like anything I've ever seen before, honestly. There's really not much of a different concept to this, but this is basically 3 different Roman candles bundled together. It's got one base, it's kind of got a 3-leaf clover shape there. Yeah, this is called the 60-shot Night Slammer by El Torro Fireworks, which can be found at Shelton Fireworks. It does seem to have reports because this bottom label here says shoots flaming balls and reports. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting little concept here. Well, that's not necessarily a concept, but it's very similar if you think about it. It's very similar to the big Roman candles that have multiple tubes inside them. They usually only shoot like little stars and some that have little pops to them, like crackle stars. Usually they're around maybe 2.5 to 3 inches in diameter or something like that. And they got a whole bunch of little tubes in there. If you think about it, this is pretty much the same concept. It just doesn't have that outer tube and all the tubes are exposed. But yeah, you got the fuse up here that lights all 3 of them. I don't know how many shots are in each one, but it says it's 60 shots. I'd have to do the math after that because I can't think of that right now. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. I've never really seen anything like this. It almost reminds me of a pretty long stick of dynamite, or well, bundle of dynamite. Yeah. Most of those bigger Roman candles, the ones that have the big tube around it, usually can range from 200, maybe 300 shots. I've had a 660 some shot once before. I think it was called Bubba Blaster. It was pretty much just a big crackling Roman candle or something like that. I've actually seen one Roman candle that was like freaking 5 inches in diameter. It was pretty big. I don't remember where that was though. But yeah, 60 shot Night Slammer by El Toro Fireworks. Let's go ahead and see what this thing does. Well, I forgot the mic and the base kind of fell off on this, so there's a chance this might tip over, but well, I guess we'll see. That scared me. Oh yeah, it's just little. That was actually pretty neat. Though there wasn't actually any reports on it, but yeah, it's a pretty neat little Roman candle. Basically just a bunch of little regular Roman candles bundled up together. So, but yeah, that held up pretty nicely actually. I figured this thing would tip over, but it didn't. So, got a couple sparks out there now. Yeah, so that thing held up pretty nicely, although the base did fall off. It fell off when I was trying to find a good solid spot for it to stick in. Then I pulled it out, tried to move it somewhere else, and I lost the base, and I had to try and find it. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty nice Roman candle, although I did expect a little bit more from it because it did say reports, but there was no pops. There was one at the beginning, but that was about it. So, but yeah, this is basically just a bunch of little regular Roman candles, pretty much bundled up. So, and I think that was like $3 or $4. So you pretty much do get your bang for your bucks. So it is pretty nice. But yeah, I think this is something that I will put in my little collection of oddities. So, but yeah, the danger cam view actually kind of came out a little differently than I thought, but it worked. So, and I didn't really do a distance view because it's pretty small. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with another video.